Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on Gran Turismo Sport, where I'm going to be showing you how to test drive cars. Unlike older GT games, Gran Turismo Sport does not actually have a built-in test drive feature, which makes choosing cars often quite tricky, especially when you're trying to find a car in a category like Group 3, where there's a lot of cars to choose from. In this video I have a completely legitimate and fully working method to allow you to test any car. I'll explain how to do it and then why it works and why it probably will always work. If for some reason it was to get patched, then I will unlist this video. So if you're watching this right now, that means it is still fully working, so let's get into it. First, choose the car or cars you want to test and make sure you can afford them with your current amount of credits. Don't buy them yet though, as you need to turn off your PS4's internet first. This can be done in settings under the network menu. Just untick this box here. Doing this is completely safe, although I would recommend checking that none of your games are updating. To do this, just go to the notifications menu, and if anything is updating, just temporarily pause it. Now open GT Sport, or if it was already open, then that's fine, there's no need to close it and reopen it again. When you arrive at the main menu, you should see that the top right hand corner goes red, that there's also a red icon where the manual save button would usually be. This means the game is no longer able to connect to the servers, which is exactly what you want. You're also likely to get this message popping up multiple times, which is completely normal, although if you do tick this box, that will stop it showing up so much. So now you can go and buy your car or cars which you want to test drive. As you can see, I bought the Aston Martin DB9R Group 3 car, meaning I now have only 2.1 million credits. If you're planning on testing more than one car though, that is fine, although you need to buy both of them now, as after driving a car, Brand Central will lock. Once you've bought the car, you can choose any of the arcade or campaign modes to test it out in. I just went into a time trial, although you could do an offline race or even drive it in VR. If you're testing a Group 3 or a Group 4 car, I'd also recommend that you drive it back to back with one you already own in the same category. This will just allow you to make a good comparison and should hopefully help you with your decision. So once you've finished testing, you will hopefully have decided if you want to keep the car or not. If you do want to keep it, then just turn on your Wi-Fi while the game is still running. This will save the car to your account, although you'll obviously lose the credits that you spent. If you don't want to keep the car though, you can effectively return and refund it. To do this, close the application and then turn off your Wi-Fi. You can then open GT Sport again, and as you see, when I opened it back up again, I had 2.5 million credits back in my account and the car was no longer in my garage. So why does this work? Well, as many have criticised, Gran Turismo Sport is pretty much an online-only game. When you earn and spend credits, buy cars or complete races, all the data for that is not stored locally on your PS4. Instead, Gran Turismo basically stores it for you on a server which needs a connection to send the data to. Quite a lot of games will do this, but will also store progress locally when offline. This means that whenever you buy a car while you're offline, it is only temporarily stored, so it will disappear once you reload the game when you're online. So that's all for this video. I really hope that it has been useful, and if it has, then a like or even a sub would be absolutely amazing and it would really help me out. Anyway, that's all, so thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.